Oh, hey, I had to find some natural light because it looks awful everywhere else in this apartment. But today we're going to be making a Reuben casserole. If you like that, go ahead and buckle up and grab yourself a corned beef. This one is 3.416 pounds. It is a flat cut corned beef. It's already brined. Maybe one of these days I will show you how to make this brine and brine your own brisket. But for now, I'm going to keep this as easy as possible. Number one, by using this, and number two, by cooking it quickly in an Instant Pot. Before I even get started with the Instant Pot instructions, I want to let you know you could do this in a crock pot. Add your brisket to it, maybe a cup or two of water, and set that bad boy to low for about 8 hours, or on high for like 4.5 to 5 hours. Really just cook it until it's tender. And that's all we're going to do here. So start by opening up your brisket, ensuring to save the little spice packet that comes with it. We're going to throw this thing in, fat side up, and I will take the spice packet and dump it right in there. And along with that, we also need to add about 2 cups of some fresh water. Get this into our Instant Pot. Close her up. Set it to pressure cook for an hour and 10 minutes. And then just let it go. Make sure that the keep warm button is on as well. And we'll be back as soon as it finished. So all I'm going to do now is press the button. And let this thing cool off for about an hour. I'm actually going to let it cool off for 5 hours because I have to go to work right now. But I've got it cooked and I'm just trying to get it to where we can handle it and, cut it. If you don't want to wait that long, you don't have to. But, just let it cool off so that you can pick it up and cut it, because that's what the next step is. I've got here the brisket. It's done. It's been almost 5 hours for me. And as you can see, it's looking pretty good. I think what you could do also, instead of cutting it if you don't want to, but I kind of want some slices for this casserole, you could probably just shred it up. Like, this should just kind of pull off like that. God, it's so good. But for my purposes, I'm going to try to cut it as thinly as possible. Just use a super sharp knife if you have one. All right, I got these sliced. I don't want such massive pieces, so let me just cut those long boys right in half. And we've already got half the battle done. This was the hardest part of the recipe. But next up, let's go ahead and grab a casserole dish of some sort. I'm going to use this nonstick pie pan. We're also going to need some sauerkraut, as well as some Swiss cheese. You can tell it's Swiss cheese because of the holes. And obviously, you're going to need your corned beef. Super simple. All we need to do is take sauerkraut, throw it down on the bottom, slap down some of your corned beef, a few slices of Swiss cheese, and repeat. And if you don't like sauerkraut, you don't have to use it if you don't want to. I do think it enhances the flavor of the corned beef. I do understand that is a very acquired flavor. Don't be discouraged to not do this just because you don't like sauerkraut. Just corned beef and cheese is going to be good. All we're really doing is just making a little layered dish of corned beef, sauerkraut, and cheese. And if you're someone that does eat bread, this would be a really easy way. Just get your sandwich stuff ready. Do this, toast your bread, get this in the oven, put it on your bread. Delicious. It should be looking a bit like this before we throw it into the oven at 375 degrees Fahrenheit for right around 15 minutes or so, or until the cheese is just kind of, melting and looking really good. But this is super hot, obviously. I'm going to let this cool off like I always do. And while that was in the oven, I wanted to make something that was kind of like the Thousand Island dressing. I didn't want to go buy ketchup, and I'm sure a lot of people that watch this channel don't really want to eat ketchup, even though I've used it before. I get it. So instead, what I'm going to do is start with 2 tablespoons of this tomato powder. I'm going to follow that up with about a half a cup of sour cream or so, about a tablespoon of dill relish, and then about a teaspoon of some red wine vinegar. Let's go and mix this up and see how it tastes so far. Need some salt, about a 1/4 teaspoon. I think I'm going to add about a couple tablespoons of water just to thin it out as well. All right, it's not a perfect replacement for Thousand Island, but it is a little tomatoey. It's not sweet at all, but I also just don't want the sweetness. It's got a nice sharp flavor to it, which will help cut through all the fatty beef and cheese. All right, it is 8:45 at night. I am tired, but I have to give this a taste. I have to, because it smells good. So let's just go ahead and get a bite out of here. Get a little corned beef and a little bit of that cheese, a little sauerkraut. I'm gonna add just a little dollop of sauce. This is what that perfect bite's gonna look like. Now, I don't know if it's because I've been craving this flavor combo for a while, or if it's just because it's just that good. It always works no matter how I make it. Other than cooking the corned beef, this was actually really easy. If you have already cooked corned beef, then this is even easier. This probably takes like 10 minutes at the most if the corned beef's already cooked. But it's also just, it's something you could have ready ahead of time, throw it in the oven, and it's good to go. So, y'all enjoy. Hey, I'm glad you made it to the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed it. But before I let you go, please go check out my company, Carnivore Companion. That's the logo right there. We sell clean seasonings with no BS ingredients, so you can look at the label and be rest assured that what you see is what you get. This is the best way to support this channel, and I'm giving all of you 15% off by using the code CarnivorousChef at checkout. So go to the link below, use the code, save some money. Hope you enjoy it. I'll see y'all soon.